Lakeland Public Television's Common Ground is brought to you by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund.
Common Ground is funded by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund and the citizens of Minnesota.
Hi, I'm Rachel Johnson. Welcome to Common Ground. For the season premiere, Bemidji writers, actors, and directors take us behind the scenes of Greg Gasman's Out of the Hat, an improvisational stage event. We'll follow the dramatic process as teams have just 24 hours to compose and perform their productions based upon random characters, plots, and settings drawn out of a hat.
Okay, so here's what you got to fill out.
Okay.
Those 3 slips. How are ya? Good to see you, Derek. Ah, Laura's here. Kevin Cease is here. Do you have Nelson's number? Will you call him? I'm Greg Gasman. I'm a director and producer and actor in Bemidji. We're doing Out of the Hat. This is the 4th time Out of the Hat has happened. Now, Out of the Hat is a 24-hour production. What happens is 7 o'clock the night before a performance, we have playwrights come together with directors and actors, and we all scribble on little pieces of paper and we put them into these hats, okay? So then at 8 o'clock on Friday night, the playwrights walk up to these hats and they pull out of the first hat location of the play. The second hat, an object that you are going to either talk about or use in your play. The third hat, first line of the play, and then your 4th hat is how many actors do you get? You get 1 woman and 2 men, 2 women and 1 man, whatever, okay? Okay, so we're ready to get going here. As soon as Cheryl sits down. All right, so welcome to Out of the Hat 4, everybody. Well, now what? So this is why Out of the Hat is so fun. In the last 4 days, I've lost 3 directors, picked up 2 directors. I've lost 6 actors, picked up 4 actors. We gained Eric 2 days ago. We lost him tonight, like 2 minutes ago, and now here he is. All right. So you guys, we are good. We're going to have 3 characters per show. Yes! So that makes it easier for an actor so they don't have to learn all the lines, 2 characters. So we ended up with 10 men, 5 women, which is nice. So we're doing 5 shows this time. So we have 5 writers, we have 5 directors, we have 2 new directors amongst us this time. Jesse Whiting is going to direct this time. Yeah! Yeah, Jesse! Al Berkowitz is directing this time. And K.D. Howells, who's been directing, is our new writer this time. Cheryl is back with us. So all you directors are so lucky to have Cheryl and her team back, you guys. All right, so we can get going right away because these writers got to get writing, you know? All right, so we're going to bring up our first writer, Laura Gerhardson. All right, Laura, location of your play.
Okay, you can do it.
A laundromat.
All right. Object to be used or spoken about.
My Little Pony.
All right, first line of your play.
I hate to ask, but can we blame it on the rain?
Okay. And how many actors and actresses?
No women, 3 men.
Whoa! My Little Pony and a laundromat.
My name is Laura Gerhardson. I am one of the writers for Out of the Hat. This will be my 3rd opportunity to write for the festival. I did not write in the first Out of the Hat, but I have been a writer for the 2nd and 3rd, and this will be my 4th, so I'm really excited and anxious and scared.
Jeremiah Lind, come on up. Jeremiah. All right, Jeremiah, location of your play.
Underground at a cemetery.
Whoa! All right, object to be used.
Lava lamp.
First line of your play.
Shut up, Kevin!
And how many actors and actresses?
1 woman and 2 men.
All right. Woo! Next up, Roy C. Booth.
I think that Out of the Hat is really great for the community, especially for the community of actors, writers, and directors that don't have a constant outlet. We have this chance at least twice a year to, be a part of something very creative, very fast-paced, very energetic and exciting.
Location of your play.
Roadside tourist trap gift shop.
Object to be used.
Lightsaber.
First line of your play.
Are you going to eat all that?
And how many actors and actresses?
1 woman, 2 men.
All right. Hand that to them.
Greg is just a great motivator of people, getting people together last minute. If he can't find a director or writer, he'll find somebody that he knows from the past that would be a good asset to the whole production.
You guys remember last time we did a play and it was written out of town, but we got it from her, and it was the Nuns play. Abby is here in person this time. Last time we did this over the phone. Location of your play.
A swamp in the Cretaceous period.
An object to be used or spoken about.
A horrible addiction to Pop Rocks.
First line of your play.
This weekend was supposed to be a time you would never forget, and then we started drinking.
All right, and there's only 2 slips left.
That's sad.
Wow.
2 women, 1 man.
2 women, 1 man. So then the directors and the actors, they just have fun that night and do whatever they want.
Dance!
All right, so we're done with this part of it. Playwrights, you can pick up your copy of your slip before you go. Try and send me your plays by 7:30, okay? Because I got to make copies of them to get them over to the Playhouse by 8 o'clock. The playwright has everything they have. Then they go away, and they have 12 hours to write a 15-minute adult comedy. Just 12 hours, okay?
As a writer, I'm forced to write for these 12 hours is all I get to write. I love to write, but at a lot of times you wait for the inspiration to hit. Well, tonight, you don't wait for the inspiration better hit you.
My name is Catherine Laval, and I'm a wannabe writer. I'm doing Out of the Hat, which is something I've done, well, I've done 3, let's see, we're on the 5th one. I've done 4 out of 5 so far. And I've always been a writer on Out of the Hat. It's a great way to actually write something and have it published and see it actually on stage, get blocked, get performed, get directed, and be seen in front of an audience within 24 hours. It's the most awesome experience because usually it takes years, and my animals love when I do it because they get to stay up all night with me. Can you help Mama? Don't big baby. Oh, you need a Tic Tac though. Come on. Here is my little storyboard for first line. Well, he did say over his dead body. So that's the first line. The location I drew was Patagonia. The object was lime jello with Spam chunks and fruit cocktail. And I got 1 woman and 2 men. When I draw and I go back and sit down, usually the play comes to me right away. And, you know, it's really funny because, Jack, this is what I have. So not only am I writing, but I'm writing with an animal menagerie all around me. So anyway, one of the things as a writer, I go with the fear that I'm not going to get an idea. Like, what if I go the whole night and I don't have an idea? So far, that hasn't happened. Every time I draw, I right away get an idea. So the first thing I thought was, with the first line, because that's the first thing I drew, I thought zombie family. A family with a zombie sitting at a kitchen table. You know, mom, dad, son, dad is a zombie. Everything kind of followed after that. I mean, to me, every single play that I've written it's more about the dynamics between the people, and then the other stuff just kind of is supporting it. I come from such a messed up family. You know, my family was from the East Coast, half Italian, half Irish. I mean, it's comedy, you know, family dinners and everything, just the whole dynamics of it. So I kind of have a very sarcastic view, an East Coast sarcastic view of family. And so it ends up becoming comedy, you know? Guys, and this is what I have to go through. Of course, I'm a mom and a grandma, so I can tune that out. I like to have candles burning while I'm writing or while I'm creating, because fire is a creativity element, you know, passion, creativity, that kind of thing. So it just kind of, it helps me focus, being able to look at the candles. And I drink lots of coffee, lots of Perrier, yogurt, my comfy slippers, gotta wear those, and pajama pants, and I just have to be comfortable. And M&M's, coconut flavor, that helps. It's big on creativity. Chocolate, if you have chocolate, you're gonna write a good play. So this is like kind of my creating room, regardless of what I'm doing, whether it's art, music, or writing. So that's how I prepare. What do you want? You want some yogurt? Yeah, that's good for you. You need to behave, sweetie. Mommy needs to get this done sometime tonight. Oops. I'm OCD, so I like to look over it and over it and over it and correct and correct and correct. And you don't have time to do that, which is a curse and a blessing. So I have to send it off by 7. It's got to go to Greg.
They all show up at the Paul Bunyan Playhouse, and then at 8 a.m. in the morning, the directors walk up on stage and they pull out of a hat, you have a play written by so-and-so, and you need 2 women and 1 man. Well, then there's a hat there that just says women on it. They draw on a woman and it goes, Linda, you're in my play. And Amy, you're in my play. They don't get to pick their own actors. It's all drawn out of a hat. And so then The director and the actors, they have 12 hours to put it all together. Lights, sound, costumes, props, actors learning your lines if you can.
What to tell you to do. Though I've defeated death the aid.
Directors blocking it all and making it happen.
Oh, yes, Commander Bridgman, sir.
I am Derek Hool. When it comes to doing plays, people that direct or produce kind of get used to it, and this isn't a criticism or a fault, but they get used to using certain people. And so when they do plays, they'll tend to use the same people over, and because they trust them, there's a working relationship, there's that. And so one of the things that I guess I'm appreciative of something like Out of the Hat that Greg has organized is that it gives people that maybe, even if they're to audition, sometimes don't have a chance just because the director who's ever producing it is already used to working with someone else, is that it gives a chance to show someone else's talent, or at least to meet people and to go, hey, maybe they would be good in this next part, or thinking about doing this play or doing that and this project. And hey, they might be good for it, or it was neat to work with them just even in that moment, or as far as something like Out of the Hat. So that I'm appreciative of.
So Derek, when your other two guys come in, oh, you've got a white shirt? We don't need any more white shirts, right?
No, we're good.
Okay.
Put it over there.
So set-wise, you're just looking at the periscope. Change of plan.
What's that?
They need to be able to walk around it.
Okay.
So what we're going to do, instead of putting it up against the wall, we're going to cut a slit in the top and put a board. We're going to screw a board on the flat like this and then slide the scope onto the board. A lot of times when the writers write, they write creatively and they're not really looking at the technical side of it. I haven't spoken with the director yet, but in the script it calls for the actor to be juggling knives. And I'm like, I don't think that's going to happen. So when they bring me stuff, I'm like, I don't know how this is going to work. But that's part of the challenge. It's like last year I had to have a full-size Pac-Man machine and a full-size washing machine. And it's like, okay, refrigerator boxes. But yeah, it's always a challenge. There's always at least one thing that you think, how on earth am I going to do this? And you usually, believe it or not, save those for last, because you need to kind of subconsciously ruminate on it for a while rather than jump into it and panic. It's like get all the little stuff out of the way and then go on that. So.
Just because your father is a zombie does not mean that we're not a normal family. Hello there, Daddy. I'll bet you're hungry. Oh, I didn't do that. We gotta do that right. See, like the...
My name is Reed Olson, and I am an owner-operator at the Wild Hair Bistro. And I forget what else you asked me to say.
Now, I'll bet you're hungry. So I'm supposed to duct tape you to your chair? No, just that much.
I have been an actor with Out of the Hat 4 of the 5 times that we've done it.
Honey, when you go to town, we need more duct tape.
5 minutes before going on stage, I always think to myself, what the heck was I thinking? Why am I here? And 5 minutes after we do our bits, I always think, I want to go back out there and do another one, or when are we going to do it again?
Oh, I do that, and then I say, honey, and then I sit you down and say, here you go. Can we do that again? We haven't done any of this blocking at all.
I know.
You know, we get the script in the morning and quickly identify who's going to be whom and just get to work at trying to memorize lines. And that's half, well, it's probably more than half of the battle, is just trying as hard as you can to learn your lines and hoping that you got a short script with a small amount of dialogue and a lot of action, because it's a little bit easier to memorize. But it is a roller coaster. All in about a 4-minute span or 3-minute span, you learn who your director is, what the script is, and who you're acting with. And then you get your copy of the script and quickly start skimming through it, looking at the character descriptions and trying to figure out who's going to be the best person to play each of the parts. The point of it is just to put on the funniest, silliest play you absolutely can. And so looking at the 3 characters that were there, I thought, what can I be the funniest at? And clearly, with the beard and getting in a dress and being the mother, it was supposed to be Catholic mother, but I think I probably, because of my heritage, played it a little more Lutheran. But what's funnier than a 50s housewife with a beard, you know, and no makeup on, and no attempt at really trying to sell that I'm anything more than just a guy in a dress, you know? And so I begged Mike right away, let me be this character. And he's like, okay, well, let's do a read through, and yeah, if you don't mind being the son to Ellen, you know, why don't we try that, and you can be the zombie, Mike. And I think it worked really, really well. Mike played an excellent zombie. He hit all of his, I mean, technically he didn't have any, well, he had lines, he didn't have any words, but he hit all of his lines really, really well, because there were spots where it was part of the dialogue, even if it was just moans and groans of a zombie.
Eat them! Do you know how embarrassing that is?
Now, David, I was young once too.
God, Mom, not the old I was young once. That was like a jillion years ago.
Now, don't you interrupt me. I was young once too, and I had friends over, and that was embarrassed all the time by my parents.
Mom, Dad is a zombie. He's the walking damn dead. I'm sure you never had to deal with a flesh-eating father. And anyways, most people kill their zombie family members.
And it's amazing how much you can commit to memory in such a short amount of time. Especially some of the longer plays that where I've watched people and just been amazed at how they're able to remember them and remember their timing, remember their cues and stuff. You know, it's a testament to the human mind, I think, you know. One of the things that I really like about it is the challenge of throwing yourself into that terror of being in front of a couple hundred people or more, even some nights 400 people, and all you know for sure is that you're going to be on stage when the day starts. You know, you don't know how good you're going to be, you don't know what character you're going to be. All you know for sure is that there's going to be people waiting for you to entertain them, and are you going to be able to get there, you know, get to that point in 12 hours. And that's just a really neat challenge.
You mean a pound on the door? Yeah. You need to go in there and get the regulators. Hey, lights! You guys ready? Hey, lights! You got your pens ready? Before we start up, I want to show you what we need. Let me see some lights on these 3 subjects here. You can die back the sound stuff. Good. Okay. You got anything whiter than that? Lighter and whiter? Okay, I like that. It's a little bright, but I dig it, huh? That's pretty darn good, right? Okay. I love it. We'll start with the house lights down, right? When you guys hear this, that's when you bring the lights up, okay? Okay, so let's try it once, lights down. Guys, and hit the sound. Beautiful. Can you guys run a spotlight?
I haven't gotten the audience who does spotlight.
You ever taken directions from a guy in a dress before? Yeah. Happens to the best of us. All right.
And then at 8 p.m. Saturday night, only 24 hours later from when we started, all the plays are put on. So Out of the Hat happens twice a year here in Bemidji. We do it in the fall and we do it in the spring. I like to get a lot of different people involved. Like this time around, I've got new writers, I've got new directors, I've got new actors, new technicians.
Well, look who it is, Mr. Fancy Pants!
Ah, Christ, the devil.
It's just a fun experience, and if you can't be part of the stage or the tech crew or whatever, come and be in the audience.
I think an audience member can really expect to see something exceptional.
So, your problem is my religion. Jedi is not a religion.
Greg has always been a proponent as far as using people within the community. There'd be people that I'd never meet or talk to probably that I've gotten to know and that I've really have enjoyed. And so it's an opportunity to meet new people.
What's tensy tense? He is, dude. He is.
What are you training for?
It's so great to live in a small town that has so many different things going on.
Out of the Hat strives to have a lot of like comedy, but it's semi-adult comedy, but we try and keep it family friendly in terms of language. So.
With my blessing.
Oh, come now!
I guess it's kind of putting like a puzzle together, and I guess as far as seeing how the picture comes out at the end, that's the fun part for me, and so that's what I get out of the directing.
I think that all three parts have to work together, the actors, the writers, and the directors, to make it great. It can be very hit or miss. I could write something that was horrible and they make it into something great, or vice versa. It's just such a collaboration in that way.
It is so much fun to be part of this Out of the Hat, and it's all local here in Bemidji. Hello.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week on Common Ground.
If you have a segment idea for Common Ground pertaining to North Central Minnesota, contact us at legacy@lptv.org or call us at 218-333-3022. To view this episode or any Common Ground segment, visit us at lptv.org. Individual segments or entire episodes of Common Ground, please call 218-333-3020. Common Ground is funded by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund with money from the vote of the people on November 4th, 2008.
If you enjoyed this segment of Lakeland Public Television's Common Ground, consider making a contribution at lptv.org. If you have segment ideas pertaining to North Central Minnesota, contact us at legacy@lptv.org. Common Ground is funded by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund by the vote of the people on November 4th, 2008.